ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। ॐ श्री हनुमते नमः। ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनम्। ॐ श्री चिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्री तुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a very warm welcome. We had started the first Chaupai yesterday. We will straight away go to that. We start from Bandavu Guru Pada Paduma Paraga. Bandavu Guru Pada Paduma Paraga Suruchi Subasa Sarasa Anuraga Amiyamuri Maya Churana Charu Samana Sakala Bhavaruja Parivaru Sukruti Sambhutana Bimala Bibhuti Manjula Mangala Moda Prasuti Janamana Manju Mukura Malaharani Kiye Tilaka Guna Gana Basakarani Shri Gura Padana Khamani Gana Jyoti सुमिरत दिव्य दृष्टि होती दलन मोह तमसोस प्रकाशु बड़े भागउर आवहि जासु उघरहि बिमल बिलोचन ही के मिटहि दोष दुख भव रजनी के सूझहि राम चरित मनि मानिक गुपुत प्रगट जह जो जहि खानिक जथा सुअंजन अंजि दृग साधक सिद्ध सुजान कौतुक देखत सैल बन भूतल भूरि निधान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय बोलो भय सब संतन की जय. The last three, please join. Even though you don't have the book and you are not able to follow the text, at least these three you may please join. Right? Okay. Yesterday we saw Bandavu Guru Pada Paduma Paraga. I bow down to the lotus feet of the Guru. Suruchi Subhasa Sarasa Anuraga, who shows us the taste, fragrance and the rasa. With what? Anuraga, with total love. About what? About our own true nature. The Supreme Bhagavan. Amiya Muri Maya Churana Charu. He gives us that life-saving drug. Yesterday we mentioned, isn't it? What is that life-saving drug? Sanjeevani. The Sanjeevani which brings us Amritatva to us. Amritatva to us meaning what? It brings us or it gives us the knowledge of that Amritatva, eternity. Samana Sakala Bhava Ruja Parivaru. Sakala Bhava Ruja Parivaru Samana. It eliminates. It puts it down. It eradicates. What? All the rogas that are caused out of bhava, out of samsara. Therefore, I bow down. Vandana. I do vandana to the lotus feet of Guru. Continuing in the same thought. Sukriti sambhutana bimala vibhuti. What a beautiful. See, in the Ramacharita Tulsi Dasji constantly gives lot of metaphors. Why metaphors? So that our understanding is easier. Very many anecdotes and metaphors are those which we have come across on a day-to-day basis. Therefore, it becomes easier for us to connect, to relate ourselves. Here, Acharya says, Sukriti Sambhu Tana Bimala Vibhuti. Vibhuti, all of us know. Sambhu Tana. Tana means body. Bhagavan Shivji applies Vibhuti all over his body. And that is his decoration. Isn't it? Very beautifully it was showed in that Ramayana Katha, Ramanand Sagar's Ramayana Katha. Shivaji goes to see the girl, Sati. To see the bride he goes and he puts all the vibhuti, everything as a decoration. What will the bride's house will feel? They will expect him to come with lot of ornaments, isn't it? Beautiful silk cloth, very decorative items on his body. Probably in those days maybe a tilaka, etc., etc. But what did Shivaji go with? He went with full vibhuti everywhere. This we see in our day-to-day also, especially in one particular section of the community, the Brahmin section. More in particular, if I may say so, the Iyer community. or in similar communities, not only here. Because why? Because I was brought up in such a community. My father, for example, used to wear vibhuti. I used to wonder how much of vibhuti. They would put some vibhuti, pour some water, make it into a paste, and then full forehead, then here, 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 and on the other side also, front and back, then here, here, here. Thank God they don't put below the abdomen, I hope so. Everywhere, vibhuti, alankara. It is an expression of bhakti. Now here you see, Sambhutana Vibhuti, Bhagavan Shivaji applies Vibhuti. Now see, the other two words expresses the actual thought. Bimala Sukriti. The Sukriti, good actions of what? Vimala, pure actions without any flaw. Pure actions without any selfish desires. Those actions burn away all our wrong effects. It makes it to bhasma. And that bhasma becomes the ornament. That bhasma becomes the beautifying product. Now these days we use lot of beautifying products, isn't it? So many people use so many items, creams, and they paint themselves so bad, and then present, actually what do they present? They present what they are not. Isn't it? The original face is not presented. It is so called in the name of beautification. You present what actually you are not. Here, vibhuti. Some people, then after applying with that upavita, put 3 proper lines. The line should be straight. Think. It is nice. If the bhavana is good, it is nice. Now, the bhavana can be what? I am going in front of Bhagavan. I decorate myself with vibhuti. Why? I want to present myself very beautifully with Bhagavan. We present ourselves beautifully outside in some program and parties and things like that. When we go to temple, we go like one bhikari. Which is very wrong. But in front of Bhagavan, let us say, I want to present myself beautiful. Good. When the bhavana is good, accepted. Isn't it? Vimala Sukriti, without any wrong intention. When I perform all my actions without any wrong intentions, all my karma phala becomes, it's burnt away. Bhagavan says, don't worry about everything. I will burn away. Everything becomes vibhuti, and that vibhuti becomes the alankara. It becomes the material for alankara. Tana sabha vibhuti. Manjula mangala moda prasuti. What a beautiful thought. Now see, what does manjula? Beautiful. That vibhuti, when we apply, it is so beautiful. In fact, it is so. Very many people don't accept. Many people may not accept. In fact, you may find many people, they will put one tilaka here and then little vibhuti on the top. Isn't it? We will see that. Now that word also comes. Tilaka will come. We will see. Manjula, beautiful. Mangala, auspicious. Moda, inner joy, prasuti. This vibhuti, what does this mean? All these are nothing but expression of our devotion at the feet of the Lord, at the feet of the Guru here in particular. I express my devotion. Here bhakti is indicated with understanding though. Think. Moda prasuti, it expresses my inner joy. The inner joy is called moda, and that expressed outside is mangala, auspiciousness, which is manjula, beautiful. Jana mana manju mukura malaharani. This is another very, very, very deep thought we have to understand. Jana mana mind. Jana, whenever Tulsidas ji uses this word jana, his indication is bhakta jana. We should be very careful. We have to understand it as what? Bhakta jana mana, the mind of the bhakta jana, the devotees. Manju is beautifully seen. How? Mukura malaharani. The devotion in us, it cleans the mirror of our mind. What does this mean? The mind reflects our inner values and virtues. And what does it reflect? That values and virtues which I entertain, with which I function in the world outside, is what is seen in the mirror. Look at that Hanuman Chalisa Mangala Shloka also. Tulsidasi writes, Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukuru Sudhari Baranavura Ragubara Bimala Jasu Jodayaku Phalachari. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja. The dust of the lotus feet of my Shri Guru, Nija Mana Mukuru Sudhari. I clean the mirror of my mind. You want to know why this is said? Very simple. Go to your washroom and see your mirror. Most of the house, exception sustained, most of the houses you find, mirror is generally fairly clean enough to see our face. But if you actually see deeply, there are so many dirt in the mirror. Those spots of the water which has got sprayed on the mirror. Not every day we keep cleaning the mirror. Even if we clean the mirror, there are so many dirty spots there. Is it not? Now see, in some cases, the dirt are only very, very minor dust, let us say. If you say foo, then it will go away. Why? It is only minor dust there. In some cases, it is little settled down. So what do? We take some dry cloth and then clean the mirror. The dirt will go away. In some cases, it is a little stronger. Then what do? You probably take some solution like choline and then you spray on that. And then with another cloth, you wipe properly. Some tissue paper. Some people use newspaper. It cleans well. Isn't it? Like that, based on the strength of the dirt, you use a cleaning material. And in some cases, you may have to use one Scotch Brite kind of a brush or something like that to remove. Why? So much of dirt and you never bothered to clean. Now think about our mind. How much of dust and dirt and wrong values, negativities, desires, ragadvesha, kama krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, all these have been put into my mind. How difficult it is to clean that mind. No kind of choline or solution or brush or Scotch Brite can, work. Why? It is not a physical thing. It is an inner, a faculty which I have to clean. How do I clean? Tulsidas ji says, only through the devotion at the feet of my Guru, where I clean the dirt and negativities of my mind, when Guru's knowledge will reflect in my mind. Think. So, what is it? Jana mana, jana bhakta jana mana, manju mukura malaharani. Harani, removing what? Mala, dirt. So, the mirror of my mind, which has collected so much of Shadvairinaha, it is called. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, Ragadvesha you may include, which is easier to understand. All these can be cleaned. This is the glory of our Shastra. It gives us confidence. It says, don't ever think you cannot do. You can. We are capable of cleaning our mind. We are capable of becoming purer. We are capable of gaining that glorious blessings of our Guru, of Bhagavan. When it is possible, why are we suffering? Therefore, Bhakta Jana Mana Manju Mukara Malaharani. What is that? The dust of the Guru's feet. What is that? Knowledge. Devotion in particular, actually. Kiye tilaka guna gana basa karani. Tilaka. Take the dust of the Guru's feet and apply it as a tilaka. This tilaka is another very interesting thought. Our Sanatana Dharma has prescribed certain, I would not call it as rules, certain actions, which is good for us. But we, out of our so-called irresponsible intelligence, we show over-intelligence and say, all these things are useless. And then we ignore our ancient rituals, ancient practices. Like, for example, tilaka. Now see, tilaka is a symbol. In fact, there are so many things which we do in our Sanatana Dharma, in our Hinduism, Hindu religion. And of course, that again is a topic which has to be dealt. We will deal with it some other time during this series itself. There are certain things. You have to apply tilaka. Women have to wear bangles. Women have to wear earring or whatever, something on the ear. These are all culture which has come down from ancient times. And this culture is being ignored in the modern day, copying all the Western culture. Very interesting. Westerners come to India, to our Punya Bhumi Bharata, they learn our culture, they carry our culture and they follow the culture. And how unfortunate, our local, irresponsible, foolish people copy Western culture and boast as though they are very modern and things like that. Think. Every single activity that has been prescribed by our Shastras is a symbolic and it has a beautiful effect. To mention a few today, tilaka. Now, tilaka is kept in this place. Tilaka is not kept here, here, or here, or here, etc. It has been given a particular place. Though there are people, the Vaishnavas put mudra here, etc. The Shaivas put all the vibhuti. Those are all a different part. But tilaka, when we say, it is kept in the forehead. Even in the Yoga Shastra, it is said, this is the spot where we lose our memory. That is why in the examination hall, for example, when I am not able to remember anything, oh God, I forgot. Why do we do this? Why can't we say, oh God, I forgot? No. We keep our hand here. Why? This is where I press to recollect the memory. This is a truth. See, people who want physical proof, probably we may not be able to give. But it is truth. We have to have faith. We must have trust in our Shastra. We must have trust in our ancient philosophy. We must have trust in our practices and follow. And you will one day find they all have got meaning. So tilaka is a beautification, no doubt. It is our culture. Think, one small tilaka, one kumkum makes so much of difference to that face. And there is what is called that Shringara Shastra, where if the face is round, a horizontal or a vertical nama will look beautiful to the face. If the face is long, probably a round, a full stop like what I am wearing. Bigger full stop. All those Shastras, we need not go to some Shastra for this one. But however, a tilaka, very beautiful it is. How wonderful it will look. Isn't it? Here he says, and even the earring. There are, if you study in Ayurveda, there are certain effects. It cures lot of diseases. Nose ring. It has its effect. Not knowing the true symbolism, not knowing the true effect of that, we have no right to condemn our practices. Now see here. Kiye tilaka guna gana basakarani. How beautiful. That vibhuti, when it is applied, it controls all our gunas. It holds our good nature and it also burns away our wrong nature, our wrong thinking, which is not our nature actually. Think. Kiye tilaka guna gana basakarani. It holds all our good thoughts. Therefore, please, my humble request, don't consider it in the name of modernization, in the name of, oh, it will not look good. In fact, I am wearing a western dress, therefore how can I wear a tilaka? So what? When we are foolish enough to copy westerners, why can't we be intelligent to carry on with our own culture? Think. What was short in our ancient days, our culture were followed so vividly, and we had such great people. Think. Upavita, for example, Yajnopavita Dharanam. We spend a lot of money for wearing that Upavita, but for maybe 3 days or maybe 10 days or 1 month, the Sandhya Vandana is performed. After that, the father also doesn't perform. Therefore, naturally, son also leaves it. And father says, why don't you do? Son says, why don't you also do? Father says, better you don't do. Think. And what is that? Yajnopavitam paramam pavitram. And Gayatri mantra. Dhiyo yonah prachodayat. Yaha dhiyaha, that intelligence, naha prachodayat. Please give me. And all those who have been religiously, sincerely following Sandhya Vandana, look at the way they have developed in their, even in the outer world. In fact, their inner world is so beautiful. So when we say tilaka here, tilaka represents all the beautiful culture of our nation. Think. And bhasma, when it is applied as a tilaka, here bhasma meaning what? The dust of the feet of the Guru. Now don't go there and say, oh Guru, show me your feet. Why? I want the dust. It is said in Tulsi Ramayana, I want to take your dust, you give. Let us suppose a Guru takes his feet and gives you the dust also. You will take the dust. Where will you apply? What is it said here? Nija mana mukuru sudhari in Hanuman Chalisa. Here also is what? Jana mana manju. Jana mana. Mana means what? It is not this forehead, it is the mind. Now let us say you take the dust of the Guru. Where is your mind? 1,23,345 places it has scattered. You have to search for the mind. Therefore, it is not the physical aspect of it which is told, but here we have to understand it clearly. The knowledge must be provided to the head of the mind, the intelligence, so that we may understand the glory of the knowledge on which my Guru is established. It is not the physical body. The moment, as I've been reiterating again and again, the moment you look at your Guru with a physical body, you will not have any respect for that. Why? Your limitations you may superimpose on them, or he as a body, in the physical body, may have certain limitations, but that is not what he is meant for. He gives knowledge, and with that knowledge, I improve myself, I understand myself, and I come to realize my own true self. Think. How beautiful are these shlokas, and how casually we take it actually. Think. Bandavu Guru Pada Paduma Paraga Suruchi Suvasa Sarasa Anuraga Amiyamuri Maya Churana Charu Samana Sakala Bhavaruja Parivaru Sukruti Sambhutana Bimala Bisu Bibhuti Manjula Mangala Moda Prasuti Janamana Manju Mukura Malaharani Kiye Tilaka Guna Gana Basakarani. We will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.